Hi everyone, my fellow nerds, my fellow gun nerds, my fellow airsoft nerds, ladies and gentlemen, because apparently some ladies watch this as well. Welcome back. It's been a minute since I did a video, so yeah, just a lot going on. However, this video today is about easy loaders for the GM Pmags. Now, I've done the easy loader for the GM Pmags for a while now. They work absolutely fantastically, which I'm going to demonstrate to you in a moment. But a customer actually brought an issue to my attention, and if you are, you know who you are. If you're watching this video, comment down below and say you're to credit for this. But there are different versions of Pmags now. Here's one of mine, and here is one a viewer sent in to me, a customer as well, version 2. And basically, long story short, he bought one of my easy loaders off me. I've been shipping these out for ages now. People seem to really like them. No issues whatsoever. Never had one back. Absolutely top stuff. But he ran into an issue and he was trying to load them and he was just getting nowhere. So I said, well, the only next thing we can try really is just shipping the loader that you've got back to me and I'll test it. I'll see what's going on. And he said, well, why don't I ship you the magazine as well so you can see? And yeah, when it come to me, to my surprise, it just wouldn't work. And I was like, oh, that's kind of odd. There's no reason why it shouldn't. Got the loader he sent back to me, tested it on all my mags, worked absolutely fine. So I'm like, right, it's got to be the new version 2 magazines. They've got to have changed something. So, and indeed they have. So on the original ones I have, you'll see they're roughly about 12.5. They're roughly about 12.5 mil wide. However, on the new ones, they're 12.6 or just over. So they've widened the the feed lips. This is just something. Doesn't mean that the Pmag loaders are bad. They're not. It's just companies update their products. So this is a Gen 1 or version 1. This is a version 2. Now the version 2, there are some changes in the feed lips. Everything else looks kind of the same. I haven't measured every aspect of the magazine. There's little sort of differences. They've got the little laser etch here to show they're a version 2. But the version 2s have the new base plates. I'm probably not going to be able to see it through here, but basically they've got a base plate for the gas reservoir. For some reason this isn't going back on. Why are you not going back on? Mag's dropped. Okay. So they've got a new plate in the bottom here. So the Gen 1 GM Pmags are great, but if you leave them unstored with no gas in them over time, they can develop a leak at the bottom. Now you'll see that I did a video on this on how to fix it, how to take it apart, how to rectify it. Now you could go one step further and use gasket seal at the bottom here, and that would solve the problem, much like the old TM Marui Mark 23 mags. They had the same issues. But on the new ones, they've got a little plate so that you put the plate in, it's got 2 grub screws, and you can tighten the grub screws on the bottom and it forces the seal. It basically squishes it down to seal the magazine. Now you can actually buy that updated bottom part from Guns Modified or from their distributors. I've ordered a load for mine, so I'm going to do a video on those to show you how to do that. But we're talking about the easy loaders today. So here is an easy loader, as they are. We put it on one of my Pmags, and we'll get a speed loader. We'll put some BBs in it. So here we have the Pmag loader, and just like always before, it enables you to push the rounds in. But because they've basically widened the lips on these, if I try and use it on this one, it just stops, and this was the problem that the customer was having. So basically it's the same product, so there's nothing wrong with still ordering the same thing, and all I've done is I took a Stanley blade. You might remember the Maker knife from videos way back when, and all I've done is I've took the sharp edge, and I've just gone, see if we get this on video, I've just got it flat to that, and I've just scraped it. And all I'm doing, so basically the SLS parts, they're made white, and then basically we dye them. So when they're dyed, they change colour, and that's what differentiates them from, say, like I don't know, the AKM loader or the MWS loader. So all I've done is I've gone on, so that's where the front of the magazine would be, on the sides, and I basically just shaved the die section off until it's completely white, which alleviates basically a bit of pressure, because this on the new feed lips is squeezing them together and making it harder. So it's the same loader, I've just literally scraped that off. I can now take the speed loader and fill it up as usual. Now, with all the easy loaders, with all the TM mags, I always recommend once the mag's filled, you always take the top round out. Just stops you from breaking your nozzle. That's no secret. So that's all you need to do. You just shave the coating off. You just do it steadily, shave a little bit off, see how it works. I haven't done much to this one at all. You need to make sure you're using a sharp blade, because a blunt one will not work. There's many ways to do this. If you had like a little Dremel tool, you could just leave out a bit of pressure. But we're talking about 0.1 of a mil or 0.05 of a mil on each side. Later down the line, if it needs it, I'll update the file, because I've alleviated the pressure on this one. It will still work on the version 1 Pmags. So I will go away and update the files. So eventually, it might take a couple of months just to produce them, but basically there's nothing wrong with the product. It's just a version change from the version 1 to the version 2. You'll see as well, which I thought was strange, so all my Pmags have Pmag markings on it, where this one's completely blank. So there could be very subtle differences between the versions. So just a quick little video I wanted to put out there. Stay tuned for another video, because as soon as the parts turn up, I think I ordered them from Fire Support. When the new base plates turn up, I'll show you how to change them and how they work, and it will eliminate all your problems. They're not expensive. Well, I say not expensive. I think they're like £11 per base plate. I've got 6 mags ordered, so £66. So get that out of the way. Just a quick video. More videos coming, guys. I've got loads of stuff in the pipeline. I'm literally just trying to find the spare time to do it. Thanks for tuning in as always. And from me, and of course from Bench, we'll see you in the next video.